In this video, I'm going to share some of my favorite Canva templates for real estate agents. Hey everybody, Katie Lance here, founder and CEO of Katie Lance Consulting, the Get Social Smart Academy, and author of the book Get Social Smart. It's episode 282 of the Get Social Smart show, and today I'm sharing some of my favorite templates when it comes to Canva for real estate. Now, we actually did a video about this a couple months back with some of my favorite templates, so I'm excited to come back and share some additional favorite templates. Now, by the way, I would also say if you need a tutorial on Canva, we just did a video about that as well. We will drop that in the description below, so make sure to check that out. Okay, let's get on with the show. Template number one, just listed or just sold. So I know you can go into Canva and search real estate, you can search for home, but you can also search just listed or just sold, which are awesome because I know a lot of you are using Canva to create either just listed or just sold postcards, which by the way, you can actually create postcards and print right within Canva, or you're creating them for graphics for Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and any of your social media channels. So search out those templates, just listed or just sold, and guess what? Any of the templates that you see, just like any other templates, you can brand them to your color. So try not to focus on the colors or the fonts. Look at the layout as you're looking at a design. I always like to look at something really simple. Less is more. And remember, you can change any template with your colors, your logo, your fonts to make it uniquely your own. Template number two, open houses. Yes, open houses. There are so many great templates when it comes to open houses. So search the word open house or even open houses, and you will see some really fantastic templates that you can use. Again, you can click on any one of those templates. You can upload any of your listing photos, and then sometimes some of the templates have one photo. Sometimes there's multiple photos. You might even consider creating a carousel graphic. So if you've got 3 open houses in one weekend, you might take one open house template, duplicate it a couple times, and add some different photos for different properties, and then you can save those and share those all on social media. So search open houses. There's some really great easy templates if you're looking for an open house template and you are in real estate. Number 3, search. Yes, search the word search. And this is a great template. I love this template because when it comes to real estate, I know there are tons of questions you get asked all the time. Who pays for what? How to find a lender? You know, what are the biggest tips you have when it comes to moving? What's going to get my biggest bang for buck if I'm going to do remodeling? When you think about all the questions you get asked all the time, imagine going into Canva and creating some content based on those questions. So one of the easiest ways to do that is to go into canva.com. Obviously, once you've created your account, under templates, search the word search, and you'll find a number of templates that look like a search bar. So in that search bar, you can type in what that question would be, and then obviously we want to make sure that it's branded to our colors, so add your colors, logos, fonts, download those, and then when you post those to Instagram, Facebook, or LinkedIn, the answer to the question is going to be in the caption. So instead of putting all the content on the graphic is meant to just kind of catch someone's eye, and then really the meat and potatoes of your post is going to be in the caption. So you guys know I talk all the time about this idea of batch creating content, and this is a type of content you can batch create really quickly and easily. You can go into Canva, search the word search, find a template that you like, and brainstorm all the questions you get asked all the time. Imagine coming up with 10 different questions that are very, common, frequently asked questions that come up in conversations with your clients, and then you can take that one graphic and duplicate it 10 times and plug in 10 different questions. Now you can download those, and now you have 10 graphics, and you could post one per week for the next 10 weeks, right? So again, it's about working smarter, not harder. If you followed me for any period of time, you know we talk all about working smarter, not harder. Template number 4, toggle post. So this is one that's really fun. If you search into Canva and you search the word toggle post, you'll see these graphics that have the little toggle on and off, right? If you have an iPhone or any kind of mobile device, you've seen the little toggles on and off. And so that's what it looks like. And so we've seen a lot of agents who've used those for reminders. We've seen agents use those to showcase open houses, like what's open, what's not open, new listings, things like that. And you can really have fun and get creative, especially if you have a couple things that you need to kind of bullet point out onto a graphic versus just a bunch of text. Again, when it comes to text, less is more. So it's a fun way to create something that's engaging and kind of catches people's eye right off the bat. Template number 5, checklist. Who doesn't love a good checklist? I know I do. So when it comes to Canva, if you search the word checklist, there's tons of templates around checklists. And so I know, for you as a real estate agent, you have probably given a lot of advice over the years around moving, listing your home, getting ready for an open house, finding a lender. So again, thinking about who do you want to work with? Who's your niche? We can't be all things to all people. Who do you love to work with? What's some of the advice you give all the time? And if you already have content where maybe you've got a checklist that you send people, maybe you've got some content you already have in your arsenal, take a look at that and repurpose some of that, and you might consider creating a couple checklist graphics, maybe one for moving, one for relocating, one for investors, one for folks who are thinking of buying a vacation home. Again, think about your market and the type of customer that you serve, and then create some checklist content around that. With any of these templates, it's super important that you don't just take the template and take it as is. The beautiful part of Canva is you can really customize it to make it feel like your own. So the best way to customize it is by adding your brand colors. If you don't know what your specific brand color is, speak to your broker, or if there's a marketing person in your office, they will tell you exactly what shade of red or purple or whatever brand color it is that you have. So we want to make sure that you change the colors in the template to your specific color, add your logo if possible, and also your fonts, right? Stay consistent with fonts. I like to pick 2 or 3 fonts to be consistent with your fonts. So those are 5 of my favorite templates for real estate agents. Like I said, we have another video we did a few months back with 5 additional templates. We'll drop that below so you can check that out. If you're watching this over on YouTube though, and you enjoy our content, we would absolutely love if you'd hit the subscribe button and the bell button, because we have new videos that come out each and every month. And I would love to hear from you. Are you active on Canva? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're listening to this going, all right, I gotta get a handle on Canva in general, we would love for you to download our ultimate Canva checklist. We have a brand new Canva checklist for real estate professionals. If you go to katielance.com/Canva, it's gonna give you all kinds of tips, tools, and strategies to help take your Canva strategy to the next level. All right, until next time, we'll see you soon, and I'll see you on Canva.